Hello guys, this is Desara's Prime again with another microaggression review. I'm going to be reviewing the Money in the Bank Hell in a Cell playset. I'll go into a bit of detail here. Actually I'm not, because Season 2 hasn't aired yet and I don't want to give away too much, which I fucking did, didn't I, in the last one. Basically I bought these microaggression wrestlers, these little fellas, because I was looking for Barricade and my ex said, why don't you buy something else seeing as you can't find him? And looked at this microaggression and I thought, hang on, those would be good for to go with my Transformers in video, and she agreed. Because of the size, I'll show you a quick size comparison actually. I've already tried filming this but it didn't go well. Yes, I know you are. Stay there, dear. Okay, so if we take you over here, there we have Leader Class, Revenge of the Fallen, Optimus Prime. And there you can see him in all his Cybertronian glory, and next to him right there is CM Punk. Now as you can see, the scale from robot to human is pretty good. This is why I chose microaggressions for this. Was a spur of the moment thing, and I just took a photo of half of my head. Doesn't look very pretty. So anyway, down you go, Optimus. See, there's still Transformers in this, just for that little bit. And there we have the Money in the Bank Hell in a Cell set. It is very good. Let's just take you for a quick tour. A lot of cool gimmicks in this. The framework is pretty impressive. The detail on it is pretty good. Let's put the briefcase up there. So you could just use it for a standard ladder match as well. But there you've got the briefcase swinging. Little screens, pictures on there. You can't quite see it clearly, but that's the Undertaker. He's got Hawkins and Ryder in a double choke slam. You've got the ladder. The ladder does, excuse me, fold up, and I'm going to put this back on here for the time being. It folds, it unfolds. It's got this nice little gimmick thing where stand someone on top of the ladder, you can propel them off it. The briefcase itself is more akin to a suitcase, I think. Let's bring in Kane, 7 feet, 320 pounds, and the winner of SmackDown's Money in the Bank ladder match. He cashed it in on little guy and won the World Championship for the first time in 13 years. How the fuck did it take that long? I love Kane, he's like my second favourite, as I said in the last one. Case is huge. That is not a briefcase, that is a suitcase. To me that doesn't look like Kane's just won the Money in the Bank, it looks like he's on holiday. Anyway, but the briefcase does open. Bit of a pointless little gimmick there, but you know, it's fun, you know. Oh, there isn't really a contract in there. Huh, put a bit of paper in, yes there is. Has a lot of other fun things. A common one with these, I'll just show you one quickly. Is it that one? I think it's that one. No, it's not that one. If you I'll use Mysterio for this. Middle of the ring, it's like boingy stuff. Step this side. Let's just spin this thing around. Behind this piece of frame, there's the ring step, and I'm just going to try and get it in a way that you can see it better. But anyway, you've seen the ring step. You can see them shifting. You're supposed to put the ladder on there, have someone on the ladder, and then you flip the step, and it doesn't do much. It's supposed to. Common one with these microaggression sets are these ring posts. Let's use Triple H for this one. You put him in the ring in the corner, and let's see if we can get Edge in a spear position. See, I'm playing while I'm doing this. He's not going to stand. We'll just have to go for a double clothesline. You've got your two little buttons on the top here. Can't really see Edges, but you'll get the gist with the Triple H one. Just push the buttons in, and bang, it flings them, which is a pretty cool little gimmicky thingy what they have. Another one, I just found it, I was looking for it. Ring step, this bit here, there's a button this side of the ring step. You can't see it because it's really dark. But basically, let's use the Undertaker. He hasn't featured in this yet. You can put him on the steps and fling him. Let's try and get a better one. There you go, and now he's in the ring. Which, for the Undertaker, he could probably do that. I mean, his aerial ability is pretty much off the chart. The string on the here is pretty long. I mean, you put the briefcase on and put the ladder in. You ain't even got to reach very high. It's very low risk, really. And that's pretty much the gist of the Money in the Bank. I'll show you one little thing that is actually better in the Hell in a Cell, but because of the Hell in a Cell cage doors and stuff being in the way, then it probably would look better if I showed you it in the Money in the Bank. My camera's tilted. Let's just see if we can get it better. I'm still trying to work this out, so I'm afraid you're going to have to bear with me. Where is the button? It's this button here on top of the ring post. And CM Punk is now on my keyboard. Another little cool gimmick, it works better when the Hell in a Cell is down. I will show you. See if we get a better one. About the Hell in a Cell. I was going to do this in two parts, do the Hell in a Cell separate, but there's really no need because they're just there's not much more to talk about on the cell. You got the panels, the little cell walls, and they fall down, they come down, and they snap into place in the corners. You need to push it into the middle bit as well. It's a bit awkward at times. Same with the other side. Oh, while I'm at it, you've also got little container drawers, and you've got stickers and stuff like that. there's also these little peg things. You clip them onto the ropes, you put a wrestler in there and you can fling them off the ropes, but I don't like that part. So there it is in cell mode. I just took another photo. Delete, don't want you. Okay. Hell in a Cell. Doors. It is, like I say, I'll show you that other little gimmick bit that I've just done with CM Punk in a minute. You got the handle on the top. Also here you have Mankind's favourite gimmicked cell panel. So stand someone or hit them with enough force and they will fall through, which is pretty cool. Of course it is easy to play a good Hell in a Cell match. I mean, I'll admit I've done it. Something to do when filming's off, bear with me a sec. You can just lift the panel up and you've got the inside to play with. Right, seeing as Kane's in there, let's try out this gimmicked part there. Put the camera back up and get it in position. Let's pull it back a bit. So there you can see Kane, big red machine, stood in front of the bit that CM Punk was just stood in, and press the button. Now that was lame, wasn't it? Let's try that again. Yeah, the doors do slow them down, but you can do the whole bursting through the cell doors thing. Good God almighty, scalded dog and all that stuff. Oh, and by the way, the little money in the bank thing is detachable, so you don't need to have that in the cell match. Well guys, that concludes the microaggression Money in the Bank Hell in a Cell review. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this camera thing, so I'm afraid you're just going to have to bear with me. I'm sorry for that. Hopefully I can get it to a consistent level, and yeah, pretty much it. I'll see you next time.